Hi, in this video we're going to be showing you how to assemble this table. But before we get started, here's a few things to keep in mind. No additional tools should be needed for assembly, and just make sure everything's facing the right way as you're putting it together and you'll do great. So let's get into it. When attaching the legs, you want to pay attention to where the curved side is on each of the legs. So to show you, so you can see on each leg there's one side that's flat and one that has a curved edge. You want to be sure that these flat edges are facing inwards on both of the legs like you can see here, and that the curved edges line up on the exterior of both of the legs so that it's nice and round on the inside. So to start, we're just going to take one of our legs and we're going to stand it up so that this cutout side is on the top and that the part with the bolt holes is on the bottom and lines up with the table like this. It's just going to fit into this little corner here, and then we can go ahead and put in our bolts. You're going to want to use your longer bolts for this, and just make sure that you have your lock washer and your flat washer attached to your bolt already. We'll go ahead and put these in. And don't tighten these bolts all the way until we have all of the legs on. All right, and once we have our first leg attached so that it's holding on steady but it's not tightened all the way, we can go ahead and put on our other leg the same way. All right, and once we have both of those legs most of the way attached, then we can go ahead and take one of our smaller bolts, once again with the lock washer and the flat washer on here. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this in through the top of these legs. And we can go ahead and put this bolt in all the way. Okay, once we have that bolt tightened all the way, then we can go ahead and go back in and tighten these bolts the rest of the way. Okay, and once we have one side on and tightened all the way, we're good to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and take this leg, once again with the rounded edge facing this way. And we're gonna go ahead and put this on here. Once again with the bolts most of the way in, but not tightened completely. All right, once those are on, then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other leg. All right, once we have both legs on most of the way, then we can go ahead and take our other short bolt. We're gonna go ahead and put this in through the top through both of the legs. All right, and once we have that bolt in all the way, then we can go ahead and tighten the rest of our bolts the rest of the way. All right, once all of our bolts are tight, then we're all done. We hope this video was helpful for you in assembling your new table. For more guides, tips, and tricks, go to walkeredison.com.